Welcome to Xbox Uncut's episode 263. We're back for another week of video game news, topics, discussion, and just general bullshitting. Joining me this week, I have the wonderful Steph. How you doing, Steph?
I'm great. Ready to bullshit.
Yep. And we have the amazing Will. What's going on, Will?
Oh, hey, man. Pretty good, pretty good. Looking forward to the topics. Lots of good topics here.
Yeah, should be an interesting show. I'm definitely I'm a little under the weather. Just throw it out there. For, probably gonna already hear it in my voice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do my best to try to keep the show rolling.
Yeah.
But Will, would you mind bring us in the first topic of the day?
Sure. I guess we could start with the World War Z news, just to kind of start light. So World War Z is achieving sleeper hit status with nearly 2 million copies sold, which is impressive.
Oh,
It's a lot more than I expected.
I had no idea it sold that much. Who bought that shit besides Dustin?
That's what we were talking about.
1.99 other million people.
Wow, good job. Whoever made that fucking game. Who made it?
Saber Interactive and Focus Home published it, so it's
Some
pretty
people I never heard of. Great, good job, guys.
good. But Saber's pretty well known. They've done Halo multiplayer before. The Halo.
Oh, those guys. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good.
Along with the splash damage, right?
Yeah, well, Splash, I think the Gears of War one.
Oh, okay.
But,
Gears.
Yeah, but Saber did do the Halo multiplayer for I think.
Oh, I'm thinking of Certain Infinity. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
of.
Certain Infinity.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Actually, it might be this. Yeah, I might be confused as well. I know Saber did some Halo stuff, so maybe it was Certain Infinity. Yeah, so you might be right on that one as well.
Yeah, maybe they did the Spartan Ops, like the cell phone game.
It's either that or the Rush. I think they did the Russian Halo game that they.
Oh yeah, that game that I wanted to play that they wouldn't let me play it because I wasn't Russian.
Yeah, so I might have been confused with both of them, but yeah, because Saber and Certain Infinity are kind of like if they've both done Halo stuff, so it's easily to confuse like what they've done. But yeah, it's impressive, man. This is I mean, is it just a multiplayer only game, or is it single player, but it kind of sucks?
Yeah, it's a quest.
Hmm.
It's Left 4 Dead. I mean, we've talked about this before. It's just a clone.
Okay. I mean, if it's cheap enough, I might check it out. Maybe for like $20 or something. If it's not already.
I say it's not. It's selling pretty well.
Yeah.
And I mean, they priced it, pretty good right out the gate.
Yeah, I can see it being like a Game Pass game too at some point.
That game costs just as much as what was it, Recore? That's crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Well, what we got next, Will?
Well, if you guys want to, I mean, it's kind of a small tidbit, so it's not too bad. All right, so rumors Nintendo's gearing up to offer its own streaming service using Microsoft Azure, according to industry insider David Gibson. So we got another client for Microsoft for Azure servers, so that should be interesting.
So, what is the stuff they have in Japan? Is that something completely different?
It's just another streaming service.
So they're gonna have two.
More than likely.
What? No damn.
More than likely, they're gonna just move everything over to Azure if they do it. Just because that way you only make one payment to one company, and Microsoft already has all the infrastructure. I think it's 56 separate data centers located around the world, which is more than everybody.
Yeah.
It just allows you. This is the reason Sony went with it. The reason everybody's going to essentially go with it, just because how widespread it is.
All right, Now, is there a possibility that they do it and then back out at the last second because their fans get upset? Is that a possibility?
No, because this is a business decision, not a fucking fanboy decision. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, fanboys only. The fanboys can make some things change, but when you talk about billions of dollars, fanboys don't get a say.
I mean, some people would say, Dustin, that maybe Nintendo would realize that their core gamers who help build the brand up, that they matter when it comes to this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a lot of fancy talk.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Brian, bro,
It seems
people
like
is butthurt on Twitter.
it was one of those things where like Microsoft had so much capacity for Azure that they're kind of making probably deals with these um, publishers to kind of maybe they made a sweet deal to Nintendo.
Well,
So
I
maybe
mean,
at a
the
discount so
Nintendo
they can
one
use their
makes more
servers.
sense
And
than the
I know
Sony one
they did
does.
something with Sony, which we will talk about that
How is that?
um, in the news. But
How does
yeah,
Nintendo
it's
make more
interesting.
sense,
I
Dustin?
mean, it's not a bad idea to
Mhm.
use Microsoft Azure server because they're pretty much the best in the world, aren't they?
Yeah, but I mean, he's saying that Nintendo makes more sense than
No, it's just because fucking Sony's been so
Hello,
like
hello.
we don't fucking want anybody's help. We don't want any. When it
Did
comes
they
to
really come out and I mean, other than them saying
if I could
that they're going.
finish my
Oh, I'm sorry.
sentence,
Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
but like on the other hand, Microsoft has already come out and pretty much went like, yeah, we're not competing with them. Like, let's just put fucking all our games on fucking the Nintendo Switch, and while Sony is more like, yeah, like out of fucking left field, like we won't even allow crossplay, but fucking we'll use Azure servers. I would definitely say it's weirder for the Sony news than the Nintendo.
Yeah. Sorry, it looks like my thing was down. I don't know if you guys heard me.
No, we heard you.
Oh,
I don't think you heard
yeah.
us.
Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know why my Microsoft, my Microsoft, when my microphone does it sometimes. Like I'll punch on the back and I won't hear anything. It's annoying. Yeah, but yeah, that's interesting. I'm not sure what else. You guys already?
I was going to make a comment and say that I find it kind of weird that Sony. I don't know. I mean, it just seems like out of nowhere, and Nintendo. Like, are they really? I don't feel like the Google stuff's that impressive.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Oh no, I don't think this was. Now I could see them announcing the partnership because of Google, just so people know that their investors know that they're working on this shit, and it's an investor thing and not an
You're
announcement.
talking about Sony here, right?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Microsoft and Sony, where it's like we need to make sure people know that we're doing streaming too. Like this Stadia shit is not just Stadia. Like
Okay.
we're ready to go. Well, yeah, that's why they're still working out all the details for it. And like what's going on with Microsoft and Sony is much more than just renting servers, like some people want to put it. They're actually going to be developing technology to actually stream games. That doesn't mean they won't have their own services running on Azure platform, but they're going to like. I'll put it this way: the Sony streaming service and the Xbox streaming service, or the PlayStation and Xbox streaming service, are going to run identically.
Yeah. You know the crazy thing I was thinking about, right? Say this deal goes completely through and it happens. Microsoft is going to know the games that they're going to be making for years to come because they're going to have to develop this stuff for the, for their servers. It's going to be crazy. They'll always know what they got on the back burner. Always.
Yeah.
I mean they got a pretty good idea most of the time what they know.
And in the same respect, like Sony's going to be pretty much knowing what Microsoft's going to be working on.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Just because they're sharing technology. Period. So they're both developing the streaming platform. It's not, but apparently Microsoft's streaming platform must have been fucking really good for Sony just to be like, fuck it, let's jump on this shit. Let's make this happen. Because this supposedly it caught a lot of the lower level PlayStation team completely off guard, lower to mid. But apparently, and fucking for good reason, the higher level people at PlayStation actually did know about the deal.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So are we transitioning into the Sony Microsoft?
Yeah, we just do.
Okay.
Go ahead and get into that.
Yeah, so Sony and Microsoft to explore a strategic partnership. Companies to collaborate on new cloud-based solutions for gaming experiences and AI solutions. So that's what the headline says. Yeah, this is interesting. It's not the most interesting news for me as far as just like cloud stuff because I'm not like that into cloud services, like like streaming. But it's just an interesting partnership altogether because it's not really something that you'd ever expect from both companies to agree on. So that's pretty. It's pretty cool in that way. And plus, like you always hope that this stuff makes the other company better for offering a better experience for streaming. So that's pretty cool. Although I'm not sure, did they ever mention if the Azure is going to power their multiplayer games, or is it strictly
Well, the
streaming?
wording's been a little weird. So, from what I can tell, how it's worded, like streaming movies and streaming TV shows and streaming video games would all be in how they worded it. Like this, so like
Hmm.
Sony TV or whatever, they could run through the Azure servers to get a better experience.
Hmm.
I don't know if they're going to actually do that or not, but that's with the wording they gave us. That's what it sounded like to me. So all
Yeah.
those like streaming services would just switch over to Azure. Now, when it comes to like party chat and stuff, I could see them switching over to Azure as well if they're just gonna, like I said, narrow everything down to one set of infrastructure.
Hmm. So I'm wondering. So would their PSN network run on Azure, or that's its own thing?
I think you could see them migrated over to Azure.
Hmm.
Honestly,
Interesting. That's a huge deal. Actually, then is it both Nintendo and Sony or migrate to Azure? That's going to be like pretty.
it means more consistent networks for
Yeah.
their game lineup, stuff like that, which is really nice.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So
Yeah.
would that mean when Xbox Live is down, PlayStation is down too,
No,
and
because
Nintendo?
Azure would have to go down, not Xbox Live.
Mm,
Yeah, I was curious about that. If Azure is ever going to go down, seems like it'll be tough. Maybe in certain regions or something.
They
But
just there's so many redundancies to Azure. I can't imagine it would ever truly go down in that sense.
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
But yeah, you could see like North America Azure or Eastern America Azure and all of PlayStation, Xbox go down.
yeah,
It's a possibility, I guess, but I think for the most part, it's not
yeah,
something you're gonna be worrying about. Like it's Azure's uptime is like really really good because it wouldn't just be Xbox Live; it would be like Office for millions of businesses and like all like Azure's used more for so much other than games. Like
right.
it's kind of a centerpiece to the internet at this point. Like it's up and the internet's working or it's down and we're fucked.
Yeah, and this is like a huge customer for Microsoft because I mean I know I mentioned it earlier, but I couldn't hear you guys unfortunately. But it seems like it seems like they have enough to offer of Azure, like to maybe give them a good deal on it. Like I know they're saying something about like was it semiconductors or something like that, or some sort of what did they trade for it? Like for the
Well, it's not like
Azure?
that's not they're not
Not
that's a
trading, but like
misnomer.
it
Like
was part
people
of the
keep
deal or something like
calling
that.
it trading, but
Yeah,
Microsoft is gonna for development, like developing. They're also gonna help develop using Sony cameras on like in cars, like.
yeah,
But it's like Sony will still be paying to use Azure, like the
yeah.
servers. Like Sony's gonna have to cough up money for that shit. Like they're not just gonna do PSN for free
No, no.
so that they could get some lenses. You know, like no, that's not. It's not how that shit works.
Yeah, maybe as the lenses thing or the part thing is just maybe an added
Yeah, they're
discount.
two. Here's the thing: they're $2 billion, or Sony I think is $1 billion company
Yeah.
somewhere in there. Both of them are these massive corporations. They get a lot of projects in the work. This deal's more about how they can help each other and not like how they're not. It's not like it's two video game companies. This isn't like Microsoft and Nintendo. That rumor. This is
Yeah.
two giant companies that do a lot of different things coming together and going, hey, we can collaborate on some stuff. We're still going to do what's best for our side of our business, and but we could definitely help each other out and take on pretty much any threat in the gaming industry.
Yeah, because both have big things that they offer each other
Yeah.
for enterprise services and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
but like Sony wants to be in AI controlled cars, just as much as Microsoft wants to be in it, and it makes sense for them to work together as two huge companies to develop their technology when it comes to building cars or autonomous cars.
Yeah, I do wonder what happened with the whole Amazon and Sony relationship. 'Cause I know they had leased or used their servers like for their games and stuff. But I don't know, maybe something deteriorated there between
It could
Sony
have,
and
but it's
Amazon.
also who you gotta. It's not just like, oh, Amazon pissed them off and they left. It's like more like Microsoft's offering us maybe 10 cents off the kilowatt or something for server time, or however they measure the amount of time you're on the server. But it could just be a better deal there. It could just be, hey, even though we're going to spend 10 more cents on Microsoft, we're actually in more regions because Microsoft has more distribution centers than Amazon and Google.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
it could just be, hey, we can, even though we're going to spend a little bit more money, this is a more premium service for us, and we can hit more customers. And to me, I think that makes more sense than this idea that they had a big falling out between Amazon and Sony. It's like, no, it's just fucking business at the end of the day. Like, they've just got a better deal. Or it's just a better fit for what they're trying to accomplish. And then you have Microsoft specifically doing the exact same thing Sony's going to be doing, which is game streaming and doing all this stuff. Why not go with the company that is going to be in the same boat as you versus Amazon, which isn't really in that boat? I mean, not to the same degree. I mean, they bought a couple developers, but we haven't really seen anything coming from them. While Microsoft is your direct competitor in this single market, and that they're going to be facing the same challenges you are. So why not just fight it off with, cooperation?
What's funny is that they both have competing streaming services, so that's interesting to see how they, work that out because they're both using the same Azure server. So,
I mean, it's more about content for them than it would be about anything else. Just
yeah.
Look, let's just say it, man.
Microsoft's
I'm gonna put PlayStation games. I'm gonna play them. I'm gonna play them on my Xbox, man.
I don't think that is where we're going with this.
Nah, bruh. I'm turning on the fanboy shit, man. You wildin'. PlayStation games.
First of all, you're a Stadia fanboy.
Yeah. So you see, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play those PlayStation games on my Xbox, which I'm streaming through Stadia.
My Stadia
on Chrome. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that would be an interesting perk, but yeah, it's probably not gonna happen.
I don't know. Microsoft might fucking put it on Stadia. Just be like, fuck it. Hey guys, we're coming to Stadia too.
And I wouldn't rule out anything with Microsoft anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, it was interesting news. It's cool to see the big two working together to take this technology that everybody makes fun of at this point, streaming.
But I mean, Dustin, is it a done? It's not a done deal. I keep saying,
it's a done deal.
It's not. Why do I'm seeing on Twitter that people?
I'll put it this way: it is a letter of intent with legal ramifications if it falls through.
Yeah.
It's not like not every but the letter of intent. It's like when Microsoft goes to buy a company. Like there's a letter of intent, and there are legal repercussions if you fucking pull it off wrong. Like you can't just put that out there. And the reason they ran this letter of intent was literally just to go, hey guys, we know y'all heard about the Stadia shit. We are working on something with Microsoft, and we don't have every single fucking thing like pinpointed out, but this is what's going to happen. Like this is the future of PlayStation and Xbox. Like this is.
So there's no truth to the whole Jim Ryan saying, "Oh, there's no deal." That's just bullshit. I just want to clear some stuff up.
That is bullshit because what this is literally a deal. Like it is.
Okay.
Both companies signed a contract with one another saying that they were going to work together on this.
Got it. Well,
like you'd be better off listening to an actual lawyer because I listened to there's a podcast on YouTube with a lawyer that just goes over gaming news, and he was discussing this I need to pull up his channel so I can get his name, but he like he said, it is a legal binding contract. It's just there's no it's just not like written out yet.
Right.
But this just gives the foothold for investors to go, okay, they are working on something, they are working together. Like if they just like if Microsoft completely pulled out of this, Sony would have like ramifications going, hey, you acknowledged and promised and signed on a contract that we would be working on X and Y and Z together. You own, there could be damage, I believe, damages to it if it just completely fell through.
Right. All right, gotcha.
But this, like, you don't get the fucking CEO of both Sony and Microsoft to fucking shake hands, take pictures, and do all this shit, and then just hours
For some
later.
reason, I didn't realize Yoshida was the CEO.
Yeah, like you got the CEO. They're all taking fucking photos and shit, and they're talking to investors, saying, "Yep, this shit's happening. Like this is what's going to go down." Because they would actually be, you would be messing with your investors, and that is a big no-no when it comes to businesses.
Oh yeah. That's the main thing I was thinking. I was like, well, Sony's stock went up because of this shit. So if this doesn't go through, this is, this
you could be manipulating stocks just so that,
that's like
and both companies aren't going to do that shit.
Collusion kind of thing or whatever.
Yeah, that's. I guess like it's much more than just Microsoft and Sony going, yeah, we're thinking about working together. Like this is them saying we are working together. We're just going to need some time to formally complete all the contracts and figure out exactly how we're going to help one another.
Yeah, I might need to buy some Nintendo shit, Nintendo stock, man.
Yeah, I mean,
when they announce that shit, and it's gonna go up, then sell that shit. Yeah, it'll bump. All right. All right. Well, anything else to say on that, or we done with that one?
It's up to you guys. I mean,
I'm excited to see what comes up with game streaming, especially when you have the big two, the big AAA games, going, hey, let's work together to figure out how to make game streaming work properly.
I got a question. Will there be any games that come from this? You would think it'd just be strictly streaming. Will there be any like tangible games that comes from this?
I think it's just streaming. What do you mean by tangible games too? Like, do you mean like a cross-platform game that works?
Maybe something like just like something where they put a character somewhere, or just do something like that. I don't know.
You mean like sort of like like the GameStar games, like kind of where you play your avatar and stream like some sort of like game. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say here. Like kind of like a One Wars for 100 with streaming. Is that what you're talking about, Steph? You there?
I don't know where Steph went.
No.
But I mean, yeah, I don't think you're going to see like a specific game made for it, but like I said, it's working out a problem and having two companies invest resources into one problem versus trying to have two separate companies trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it might have some, like these like features that like Mixer has, where you can like interact with, I think, with the game or streamers using streaming in like some interesting way.
Yeah, I could see Sony eventually just picking up Mixer.
Yeah, there's that too.
As a platform to stream on, but like, it's just them kind of going, fuck it, whatever. We could make more money by kind of helping and competing with each other versus just trying to do everything alone.
Yeah. Definitely. All right, so the next news item. So there's a rumor From Software's next game is an open world collaboration between Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin to be announced at Microsoft's E3 briefing. Do you think that kind of has to do with that teaser they showed with Game of Thrones?
When did they do that?
It was like
on
last
Twitter,
week or two.
Yeah,
I'd say about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's like a weird
I've never seen
cryptic.
that.
Yeah, it was like a weird cryptic little teaser. It was like almost, I think they showed like a dragon or a throne or something like in flames or something like that. Might have been like a logo or something.
But then
So it
they
was, like,
did
weird,
do what was it, Game of Thrones Xbox like a week later, so I don't know if that was it or.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It might have been that though. Can't think of this being tied to that because it's not really a Game of Thrones game unless
Yeah.
they actually announced that. But I kind of had my doubts. But yeah, this is cool. I mean, From Software, that seems like a natural fit because From Software's games do kind of have that dark fantasy angle to them, so it would work. I don't think is R. Martin a video game fan or something, or he just kind of just
I have
writes
no
for
idea
different
if
media?
he
I kind
does
of
a writer. I have no idea if he's a video game fan.
he's probably just taking it as a job or whatever.
Yeah. He
But
doesn't
it
want
is
to get screwed
interesting.
over like the Witcher guys, though.
Yeah, but he's kind of screwed himself on that one.
No, I just meant that more as a joke. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
Nobody will ever play these dumb video games ever.
never. I wonder if the Cyberpunk guy got a better deal because they are using his ideas and I think he wrote like a book, didn't he, or something like that? Cyberpunk 2077. This is based on like a book.
I don't think anybody wants to screw anybody completely out of their money, but
Yeah,
it's something that you gotta be mindful about.
yeah. I figured that guy would have been smarter about his IP. Like, be like, oh yeah, man, just use it for the game, and if you have the game, give me a little bit of a cut, and we're good to go. So
Nah,
selling the whole
I
property.
want 30%. Give me 30.
Yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, are you guys pretty much done with the story?
I want it to be a Game of Thrones game. I'm just gonna say that. Even
Mhm.
though I watched season 7 or 8, whatever the fuck it was,
Yeah.
I wasn't very very happy with how that ended. But I still would like to play a game.
Hmm.
I mean, it'd be like Mass Effect meet Skyrim. That'd be great. That'd be real good.
Yeah, for me, I'm just not really like that into the. I mean, because I just haven't seen it yet, so I don't have any like frame of reference to if whether I like it or not.
Well, you ain't watched Game of Thrones.
No, but I mean, yeah, I'm all practically spoiled from it because everybody keeps talking about it, and like I know
Don't
a
matter,
bunch of
bro.
stuff. I mean, I still want to watch it, but
Watch it, bro.
it's just like I can't really be excited for it yet because I'm not really into the franchise yet. But I mean, it is an interesting collaboration. So I mean, it does seem like something that would work for both parties. They both are interested in that type of genre.
Yeah. Even knowing how it ended, I would still recommend watching it because it's everything up until the end is very good. But I mean, in the characters and stuff, like if they can nail the writing in this, like they did in the book and in the first few seasons, it'd be good.
Yeah, because he's R. Martin is actually writing. He's a good writer, right? So I can imagine it being bad.
Yeah, it can't be.
Yeah.
Can't be. Only downside is if they're like solely counting on him to do something, it might take 40
Forever.
years for it to get done. Yeah.
Yeah, there is that. That's true. All right, so moving on, we have Game Pass has new games coming soon. So we got Metal Gear Survive, the Banner Saga, 1 and 2. Void Bastards, which I'm looking forward to. So like first person, like, kind of 2D enemy type thing is really interesting. Dead by Daylight, The Outer Wilds, Super Hot, Full Metal Furies, which is a great game. Yeah, and I think there was another list, but I think they might have announced it already. I think no, I've been last week, but yeah, it's a pretty good list right here. Excellent, actually. What do you guys think about?
I want to play Void Bastards. The rest of that shit, I'm good on. Now, Super Hot's good. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, Void Bastards, I don't think I care about. Oh, and Banner Saga's pretty good too. You played that, right? Well,
Yeah, I have. I think I have both of them. I have one. It's pretty lengthy, like RPG, but it's pretty good. The animation is really good. It's kind of like a old school like Don Bluth, kind of like kind of like a Dragon's Lair style animation. So yeah, for visually it's really nice. Yeah, it's like an action strategy. It's like a strategy RPG or something like that along those lines. I mean, if you like that type of game, like Final Fantasy Tactics, you'd probably like it.
Not really a fan of Final Fantasy Tactics, honestly, but I mean, I might give it a try. It's free, but I really want to play Void Bastards. It looks so good. It looked really great. Was it EXO where they showed that the first time?
Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to that. So I follow them on Twitter, and they've been posting a lot of stuff. So it looks really
Yeah, Full Metal Furious is pretty good too. It's like from the same people who did what was that game with the knight? Not Shovel Knight. It was another one.
Plague Knight or
No, not this is gonna drive me crazy. Let me look for it.
all right. What else was on there? In that list,
Outer Wilds, Metal Gear.
Outer Wilds. That's the game they gave away for free, right?
Yeah, that was the thing that was weird to me because we were supposed to get if you had the mix pot, like if you won that from there I forgot what they streamed. I think it might have been the E3, right?
Yeah, I think it was the E3 stream.
Yeah, from 2018 or something. So yeah, we were supposed to get it in our to install this, but it just kind of all of a sudden disappeared. So what I think happened was Annapurna, the publisher, might have pulled it from the mix pot, which is pretty wrong. It's not good. You should tell people that you're doing that, or at least maybe Xbox would be like, hey, we can't give you this game, so we might give you points or something like that. But I don't know what's going on with that. Supposedly some people see it back in their queue again. I don't see it on mine, so I don't know. Maybe
what kind of game is this? How about let's start with that.
I think it's like a what do you call those?
Puzzle platformer.
No, I think it's like a walking simulator or something like that. So something along those lines. I know it's just some exploration in that one.
Okay.
Oh, Rogue Legacy. Yeah, that's the game that I was talking about. That the people who did Full Metal Furies are the people who did Rogue Legacy, which is like that procedurally generated kind of Metroidvania. Like you play as a knight, and they constantly generate different knights for you if you die.
Are you talking about the Xbox One exclusive that I didn't want to play because of the same exact reason? Was it the dungeon game?
I don't know if it was that one. Maybe. I'm not sure if that's the one you're talking about.
It's that well, the one that took forever to come out, but it came out and then it was horrible.
Oh no, you think about what's that one?
Who cares?
Below. You think about Below?
Yeah.
This
one
has
the same thing, right?
Well, it's a little different. Rogue Legacy is more like a side-scrolling Metroidvania. This one, Below is more like a top view Zelda style kind of Dark Souls.
Okay.
But I can see why you would kind of tie the two like that. But I mean, Metal Gear Survive is an interesting one too, because like I don't think people care about that one.
No one cares about it, but honestly, for free. Well, you know what? No, they charging you for. They just trying to get me to pay for extra game save. I know what they trying to, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that was a big issue. That was retarded. That's why I don't think people really like that game because it had so much scummy Konami shit in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fun game though. I mean, what I did play when I played, I think it was like a demo or a trial. It was pretty fun if you have people to play with. It just has like a super odd premise, and what it does with the Metal Gear stuff, it's kind of out of the norm. But it is interesting.
Yeah.
So, about you, Dustin, are you excited? Any of these games?
No, I own anything I would care about.
Not even Void Bastards. You're not looking for...
I mean, maybe we'll see. I mean,
it looks like Borderlands, but like brighter.
To
me.
Yeah. I mean, I have Banner Saga 1 and 2. I have Super Hot, Full Metal Fury. So I have most of this stuff. So if anything, I'll be trying it maybe for Metal Gear, Outer Wilds, and Void Bastards. Really, just kind of demoing those. That's a pretty good list. Let me see. That's it for the news that Dustin had. I did have something here. Okay, so all right. So PUBG is finally getting a title update for the consoles, at least for Xbox. So it's finally getting the wild card uh, pass, which was finally again the new gun for Vikendi, which replaces the Vector. I think it's the MK. I forget the acronym, but MK something. But it's kind of like a moddable submachine gun, which is a pretty sweet like gun sound to it. I know Steph, you've been playing that on PC,
I played it 3 times,
right?
and this game is giving me carpal tunnel, bro.
Oh,
Goddamn. Because I ain't played PC in so long, it's hard to go back, man. Play keyboard and mouse again. It's really hard to go back. I've been playing Xbox so much, because my computer was messed up for I don't know what, a month, and then I got it back, and then it messed up again.
Oh, yeah.
So I really ain't been using keyboard and mouse like that. So like I'll play it for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then my hands just damn cramping up on me like I'm old. I'm still young. I'm still young, Will.
Yeah, I believe you.
Young at heart.
I guess, man, god damn, man. My hands is hurting playing this shit. But no, I didn't realize that. So what map is the gun changer?
All right, so yeah, so the gun is the MP5K, and it is being it's
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, so it's taking place of the Vector, and they did change a lot of stuff too with the guns. Like the Vector has a higher magazine.
Vector's a 9mm gun now.
Yeah, they changed the casings now, like the type of ammo.
Yeah, support 45.
Yeah, that's a weird one. It's gonna take me like a while to get used to that because I'm so used to the 9mm with AMP. So it's a weird mix. And then they have also like the magazine clips are you can put the submachine ones on the pistols, which looks weird.
Yeah, they got rid of pistol stuff just to kind of like make looting easier,
So they kind of combine everything into the.
Well, you remember whenever they got rid of the DMR stuff,
Yeah,
and it made it just assault rifle and DMR.
Yeah,
the same thing with SMG and pistols.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that because it looks so weird. It just doesn't look right. Like when you're putting like because it's a curved like magazine that is going inside. Like,
but is it curved whenever you put it on the pistol?
No, it kind of just adjusts to that. But so are they taking out like compared to the PC? So did they take out the extended pistol magazines then?
Yeah, those don't exist anymore.
That's weird, man. I kind of because it doesn't really seem realistic that you could actually do that with a gun, considering it's supposed to go on like on realism.
But, well, I mean, for the sake of them condensing.
Yeah, they're just streamlining it, right?
Yeah. Basically, what they want to do is get rid of shit that we don't need. How many people was really looting to get an extended pistol mag, Will?
Yeah, that is annoying because you just wanted to extend it.
Yeah, how many times you thought you found an SMG suppressor and it was a down?
Yeah, that is annoying. But I just like that it was more specific to the gun, so because it kind of kills a little bit of the realism. But that's just I guess because they want to do more of a gamey, for fun, more like quality of life change.
But Will, whenever you play Erangel again, and all the weapons is there, you'll be happy.
Yeah. Because all right, so the private test server is up now, so you can try out all the changes that they're coming up with. So definitely a lot more loot. I don't think they added the extra warehouses or whatever to house all the other extra loot either. But yeah, you can play the private test server and check out all the new changes, which is cool. So Erangel is a lot more interesting now because it's more loot. Some people will prefer the less loot for some reason. I guess because they like scavenging and kind of that angle where you can you have to kind of make do with what you have. But I prefer the more loot because Erangel is a little too barren with that pre-change. I don't know how you feel about that stuff, but what do you think? No, I'm guessing.
I don't know where stuff went.
He's
but,
muted.
I
don't know how you feel about this, Dustin, because I know you don't play PUBG a whole lot, but maybe it's a good time for you to come in so you can see all the quality of life changes.
Does it run better?
Supposedly it'll run better, but we'll see if it's in execution it'll actually be the case.
So you're saying no?
It might be a no, because there's still also an issue where you get stuck in between, like, because it's still loading like buildings. So what they should do is have a button that lets you just kind of like the way State of Decay has like a get out of jail free card.
Can't do that in a multiplayer game though.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of necessary because then you just kind of blow your whole your whole like session. That sucks. You get stuck and you get killed by something. That's just so it's like a waste of your time.
They just need to make the game better. Well,
I mean, there is that, but but this is just like a more easier solution in the meantime if they can't get that right yet.
Well, I mean, could you imagine you're about to kill someone and then they fix their shit in the mid game, or they figure out a way to use it against you,
to abuse it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I mean
that's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I guess that they had to do it for very specific things. It wouldn't work like probably on.
Just the thought of them trying to implement that in the game blows my mind of how bad it fucked the game up doing that.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so let me just go by the other stuff that they changed. Let's see. So they changed the values of the hits to the body and all that stuff. So wildcard, like I said, is available on the actual update. They didn't add the weapon mastery, it looks like, in this update, which just kind of sucks. You would think that'd be part of that, considering how long they waited for this patch.
Well, I mean, if in reality, you guys on console are about 2 updates behind, and that's and that one was 2 updates ago. So
bitch, the next you just said you're fucking playing nothing but Xbox and you got carpal tunnel. You're on console too, sir.
But I got on.
You were on console too.
PUBG. Yeah. I'm not playing PUBG on Xbox. I can tell you that shit right now.
Right here.
I will
carpal tunnel, motherfucker. Right here.
Yes, I do have it in both hands. I do. But that don't mean I can't get on there and play that shit for about get 15
minutes. Play like an old man. Good old man. I play PUBG 5 minutes. I gotta get off.
Yeah, stuff.
Well, I'm not getting off. I'm just bitching when I'm playing that.
Yeah, stuff gets really antsy when you plays it on Xbox, PUBG.
I do. I'm here playing with Will, and I'm getting mad. I'm like, bro, this shit trash.
I don't blame you. I mean,
we'll talk about this later when we go to what have you been playing, but I've tried to play Destiny too. Oh my god, that game looks horrible. Horrible.
You mean like the frame rate?
Not just that, but for one, like the upscale of it is trash.
Really? I mean, isn't it 4K?
No. Well, yes and no.
Is it dynamic?
I guess I don't know what the fuck they did with it, but it looks horrible. It looks bad. I mean, I guess because it's not. I guess I don't know what they did. The textures to me just don't look good. I guess that's what it is. Yeah. Because playing like Apex and playing Halo 5 and all this other stuff that's enhanced, and they're going and playing that, and it just looks grainy to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it just looks very flat. And I'm not really anal about like graphics like that, because I will turn down the settings on PC just to get like a better frame rate or whatever. But just like when you got 30 frames and then the game don't look good too, it's just kind of annoying to me. It's like,
each game.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean each game has their own like settings, so I'm guessing that kind of something about it like didn't sit right with you. I'm guessing. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I hadn't played it. I mean, I think I was level 4.
All right. Is there anything else we want to hit on before move on?
Well, let me just. So I'll just finish up real quick with the PUBG stuff. Sorry. So the M16 gets you could put a tactical stock to it now, and I think it has 4 slots now, so you can put cannon sight, suppressor, tactical stock, and the scope. So that's good. Vector has rechambered 9mm ammo, magazine capacity increased, damage decreased, all that stuff. The which you talked about, different ammo. They changed the gunshot sounds more realistic apparently. Magazine adjusted to 25 instead of 35, and extended mag is 30. Extended mag it'll be 35. Sorry. The mutant can have a tactical stock added to it. So that's good. Yeah, and most of the stuff is just gameplay and other stuff and attachments and modifications. But yeah, I'm really excited for this update. Update. Hopefully, it'll work better, and we don't have to bitch as much. But kind of doubt that.
I do too.
Yeah,
So,
it's,
you be alright, bro. You be alright. They'll fix it in year 3. They'll get it right year 3.
Oh my god. So what besides that, Team Sonic Racing came out, flew under the radar because I just saw it in the store like the last minute today. Apparently that's good though. Darksiders 2 got an X enhanced patch, so you can play it in 4K now. Unfortunately, it's not 60 frames; it's still 30, but it does run a lot better than pre-patch. So there is that. Sniper Elite 2 remaster came out, I think about not that long, maybe a couple weeks ago. And Castlevania Anniversary Collection came out. That I bought as well. I know a boy. What's his name? Was talking about the last stream. Psychotron, yeah. I don't know why I'm so bad with my memory lately. It's been pretty bad. I have to.
I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, Will.
I have to get that checked out.
You get tired fast.
Yeah.
Memory's bad. I don't know what's going on, Will.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Not
too much Cheetos.
Well, I don't.
Not
really
enough Mountain Dew. I think that's what it is.
Mountain, don't you dare disrespect us.
Yeah, so I mean, some decent amount of games came out, so nothing crazy though. It's just
start a Patreon just to get Will Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna start hitting my Patreon for Mountain Dew.
How's Cold Red Mountain Dew? Is that ever good?
It's like a fruit punch style Mountain Dew. It's really good. It's my go-to.
Inaccurate, sir. It's cherry.
Okay, it is the rip-off of Dr. Pepper Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'll definitely
yeah
drink that over the regular.
It's the rip-off of Dr. Pepper? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Mountain Dew is a rip-off of Dr. Pepper.
No, I said Code Red Mountain Dew, sir.
I don't understand your logic there.
Because Dr. Pepper is the cherry-flavored soda. It's 23 flavors.
Dr. Pepper's not cherry flavor. It's got
23 fucking flavors, with cherry being a cornerstone of the flavor, sir.
No. How is it possible when there's a Dr. Pepper cherry, Dustin? Please.
Because it's just even more fucking cherry. Have you ever had Captain Crunch more berry, sir? Huh?
No, it's not more berry. It's just berry.
Yeah, that's right. And that's where you can get Captain Crunch with berries.
They made a mistake.
You get Captain Crunch with more berries. You get Captain Crunch. See, you could lose this, small man. Lose it.
I don't think so.
You better fucking respect the captain.
When it comes to the drinks, bro, you can't beat me in the thing I know. I sell this shit for a living. Okay?
Yeah. This was quite the swerve. Like we went to the Mountain Dew. That was good.
No, I was just saying you disrespecting the dude.
I'm not disrespecting Dew. I just said we need to get Will some more Dew. But you sitting over here.
Yeah. Fucking, Dustin was being diplomatic.
Like I'm sitting there fucking trying to sell Dew over here, and
Steph's trying to.
This man is saying that we need to put like a different type of energy drink in the machine. Getting all caught up by his manager. That's right. I remember that shit.
When that happened,
man.
Oh, you said you went to a meeting. You were so tired.
Yeah.
Fucking power drink.
Yeah, I did do that. Don't be bringing that up.
What they say to do? They were like, don't you ever bring that shit in there?
No. I just made a mistake.
Yeah. This is what we filled with Monster or some shit. So I think that's what happened.
Oh, man. All right. So I guess you guys want to do what we've been playing?
I mean, we can move on from Pepsi products to what we've been playing. That's
wait. We got one more piece of news that you forgot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's officially dead.
Is it?
Store's closing down.
Oh, the Ouya store?
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, nobody cares, though. That's just, just a casualty of war.
Did anybody buy an Ouya here?
No, I didn't buy one.
Yeah, I did. I bought a taco. That's the same thing.
Yeah, the only thing sucks is if you bought something from there, you're kind of screwed.
Do you think there's more value in a taco than a Ouya?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Even
One gives
without
you
sour cream.
nourishment.
Not,
One does
not
not.
even a question.
Even without sour cream.
Yes, I mean I'm talking about like a beef and cheese Taco Bell taco. Like I think there's more
Hey, got
nourishment.
lettuce on
Not even fucking lettuce. No tomato. No cheese. You know, just a beef fucking Taco Bell hard shell taco.
They're harsh. Can I get loco?
No, and you know what? No fucking no sauces either.
Wow.
Still more impactful than a fucking Ouya.
I would agree with you, man. That's that's pretty
You're
much
going
the
too
truth.
hard. Going too
No,
hard.
no, that's good. I think you're good, man. I don't think anybody would disagree with you on that one.
Fucking Ouya fanboys up in this motherfucker. Fuck the Ouya. It was a waste of money.
Yeah. Feel sorry for
I
anybody.
just
who bought that,
remember
man.
like people talking that shit up like it was gonna be the future console. Like cell phone games here, you don't need all this processing power. You'll be able to play on
Yeah.
your Ouya.
What was that one thing? It was like a cell phone, but it was a game system.
Yeah, it was at the Nvidia Shield.
No, it wasn't Nvidia. It was way before Nvidia Shield. What was it called? I'll think of it in a minute.
Mm.
It's made by Nokia.
Nokia.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. The X something.
I don't think it was X. I just remember there was a horrible Splinter Cell game for it. And Engage, yeah, Engage.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same thing as the Ouya.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think the Engage did better though.
Yeah, you could actually play your games after it goes whatever store it had because I think it had its own cartridges or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cartridges.
Yeah, so even Engage has more value than Ouya. That's sad.
But does it have more than a taco?
The Engage, yes, because you could use it as a cell phone.
I heard it had bad reception though.
Yeah, it's fine, but still more value than a taco. But the Ouya, I mean, that we're talking about a paperweight versus a taco. I mean, like I'm going with the taco.
You can actually use a taco as a paperweight.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's a dual purpose.
Yeah. But it doesn't last long because it's so delicious.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so we've been playing Dustin.
Apparently Minecraft. I've been started a new server for this 10-year anniversary update. I started playing. What was it? It was. Now I'm blanking on the game's name.
Craft Mind.
Craft Mind. Yeah, the Craft Mind is the future of video games. I guarantee one day it'll be the best-selling game of all time.
Yeah.
Craft Mind.
Craft Mind.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Starts with a K.
hit us up. Yeah. I think it'll probably outsell Tetris.
More than likely. I mean, we're talking about 10 years flat. It'll outsell it. Like,
That's very bold.
Yeah, but crazy thing about it is it doesn't start at 1. It starts at like 3. Craft Mind 3.
Oh man.
the future of craft. I mean, they give you a thing of Kraft mac and cheese in the box. I mean, that way you have your value all right up front.
I believe Dustin would play Craft Mind too.
Yeah, exclusive to the Ouya.
Ouya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to bring that value to the Ouya after the fact.
Yeah, I mean, you got to download it from the store before they close it this week.
Oh no! What you got to do is you buy it in a craft. You get a disc in a Craft Made box, a floppy disk. They're going to sell an accessory. So hook up a floppy drive to good old Ouya.
Hey, keep magnets away from it to ruin your game.
Yeah, I know. Thank God it's only shipping with mac and cheese.
That reminds me. Did they make like a sequel to Earthworm? Aren't they making a sequel to Earthworm Jim? Some dead platform or something like that. I kind of read that. I forgot. I didn't even know what the hell platform it was. Like I was like, what the hell are they doing?
A platform nobody cares about.
What is it on?
I don't remember, man. It's like some cartridge or something like based platform. I don't know.
And then people were upset that the original creator was working on it because he's a conservative.
Oh,
so
man.
there was an uproar about that. It's like, I'm not going to play it if there's a right-wing person developing it.
But how do you buy the game? If
I don't know. That's the biggest question of all.
Is it coming out on the taco?
Yeah, it's
Might
a
as well.
card reading game. Like back in the day, you put a card in the system and it would run. It's imprinted on the end of the taco. You got to take the shell off. You put it in your Ouya, and it'll read the game. That's how it works. Just like the old Atari, card-based games.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the
So it says
future.
Earthworm. Yeah. Sorry, it doesn't.
We're talking about the
So-
future over here. Stop interrupting me, sir. Card-based games. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so it says Earthworm Jim's original team is reuniting for a new installment on Intellivision Amico. I never heard about this.
Maybe
It's
is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's a new system that they're releasing.
They dumb, bro. It's dumb. I hope nobody like freaking refinanced their houses or took another mortgage out on their house for this shit. That
Just
shit
another-
flopping.
Yeah, it's like what do you call that? Remember that thing from that racing studio that's gonna make a console, but apparently they have
Nah.
That's what sounds like. Okay, so I said the new console is planning to be a device designed for families. It is hoping to launch 2020 and plans to cost from 150 to 180, significantly lower than modern home consoles. So I guess that's like upcoming television. So that's weird.
Is that like one of those things you buy at Walmart? Those little bitty things. It's got like 19 games on.
That's what it sounds like, but it seems like it
For-
might be a different type of console. I don't know. Sounds like
dumb.
that. Sounds like that.
That's-
What you're saying though.
That's dumb. That's really dumb. You gonna release it in what 2020? Whenever the new PlayStation's coming out, PS5's coming out.
Come on, that thing's gonna be buried unless it has like some good, unless it has like really good like retro developer support or something like that. I can't see that.
That's not enough, bro. This
Yeah.
2020, bro. Nobody cares about it. I'm sorry, F4 Jim. That was a good game when I was like, I don't know, 8 years old. But it's too late, bro.
It was the animation that made that game cool. That's all
It was.
Yeah.
It was. The animation was cool, but I mean, they might as well release it on Ouya.
Yeah.
On the taco.
Most likely the thing will crash and burn, and they'll have to port it over to like the consoles. I do wish they released Earthworm Jim 2, because I really like that one. The animation was amazing in that one, even though it wasn't as good as the first one. But I liked it a lot. They might even-
I only played the first one, so I mean, I can't really say anything about the second one. But I actually beat it though, so
Nice. Yeah, it's in backwards compatible, so you guys can play it.
cool. Maybe I'll check it out. All right, Dustin, you want to finish telling us what you've been playing, and besides Craftmon?
That's it. I don't
Okay, cool.
No Sea of Thieves this week, Dustin?
Oh, no, not really. I didn't get a chance.
All right, I'll go real quick.
Well, I will say I did play like 10 minutes of Red Dead.
All right.
The HDR.
The HDR is better. I jumped into online and was like, I don't have no friends to play with, so I turned it off.
I'll play with you if you guys want to play it online.
Yeah, I
have it.
want to, because that's the only, like I said, that's the big reason to re-download it, is supposedly it's worth playing online now.
Yeah.
But then-
We're just saying before Dustin.
Well, I
before-
interrupted Steph. I'm sorry, I'm trying to breathe over here.
Oh, all right. Sorry, Steph.
Let's see, Sea of Thieves. I played some Overwatch last night with Fern and Marie and everybody. That was fun.
Oh yeah, they updated it. Right?
Didn't invite me.
Didn't see you online.
Don't matter, bro. You got my cell phone number. You got Discord. All these ways of getting in touch. Didn't even hit me.
You know what?
Disrespect.
Next time, I got you. Promise.
All right.
Solid.
All right.
And I'm going to make sure I fucking message you on every single platform possible.
Okay. Hit me up on the taco.
It's gonna be Steam, fucking Smoke Signal.
That's the Eric sign that you have to like contact him through Steam. That's such a weird way to contact Eric, but that's the only way you can get to him.
That's what I didn't even ask if he wanted to come on the show tonight. I feel bad.
I
now.
did. On Steam.
Did he ever reply?
No.
All right,
Damn,
people,
He's away. He's away.
you're gonna see my desktop as I
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the last quest that Dustin and I did on Sea of Thieves really soured him the game. It's like I don't play this.
He's
thing
online
anymore.
right now, so I'm gonna write jump on Discord right now.
for the last
Need
10 minutes.
to talk about Magic the Gathering.
You lured him in with
Yeah,
some
I'm trying.
bait.
I'm trying, people. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Little bait. Nobody gives
Yeah,
a
so-
fuck about Magic the Gathering, but we'll. He said he'd be on this week to talk about the Sony shit. He was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do this." I'm like, "Uh huh."
Yeah, whatever.
Just playing us, man. Stop playing it with a heart, Eric.
All right, well, let me go ahead and tell you what I've been playing for here.
Yeah.
Maybe show up.
Yeah.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider still good. Almost done.
Did you get to the DLC yet, or are you still doing
I'm still doing the main story, but I know I'm there. It feels like I'm right there at the end, so I'm about to beat it. It's really good. I'm still enjoying it the same. Played something new that I can't remember what it is, so it must not be good.
Was it on Game Pass or?
I don't remember. That's bad though. That's real bad. Oh shit, I remember. I've been playing The Witcher.
How do
Witcher
you
3.
forget
I beat the last boss in The Witcher 3.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, it was easy for some reason. I hadn't played the game in like, I don't know, 6 months. And I was at the very end. So I fight that, the ice knight guy that if you played the game at all,
Yeah.
you know who I'm talking about. And I killed him. I stabbed him in the eye. It was great. And Apex Legends, but that's it.
All right. Well, is there any anime you've been watching, sir?
Yes. Mob Psycho. I've been watching that.
So I posted and I couldn't fucking. I knew they were related somehow, and yeah, it's the same writer between One Punch and Mob Psycho, same dude.
Oh, great, cool.
That's why you always see him like drawing One Punch Man, like on his little piece of paper, scratch paper, in Mob Psycho. Just funny little tidbit that they toss in there. But yeah, Mob Psycho's great.
Yeah. I'm in the second season now.
Yeah,
no, it's pretty good. Probably gonna start Shield Hero next after I finish this.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Will.
Well, I was gonna ask you guys, what was that deal with One Punch Man and what's his name? That writer from the Star Wars movie. What was his name?
J.J. Abrams?
No. He's on the Greg Miller's show as well.
I know who you're talking about, but I have no idea if there's. I stopped kind of watching kind of.
Yeah, let me look it up here right now before I. See, my memory's so bad.
Okay, you're fine. Well, tell me what you've been anime you've been watching. Wait.
Gary Whitta. Sorry, Gary Whitta.
I've been on my struggle to get through all of One Piece again.
Still?
Yeah, I'm up to Frankie is finally coming around to being cool. Like they're going after the plans for the battleship. And Frankie's not trying to kill anybody anymore. Or he's not trying to fight Luffy. He's moved on, yeah.
After he beat the shit out of Usopp.
Yep.
Stole all the money and spent all the
money.
Now
he's just playing songs all the time, crying that Usopp loved his ship so much. Yeah, that's right.
So how do you feel about it watching it again? I haven't watched the anime again. How you feel about it?
I think it's good. Like there's a lot of, especially knowing what was going on. Like the first time through, and I have my own definition of what filler is. I didn't feel like there was too much like content that I didn't give a shit about. But this time through, there's definitely a couple episodes where I'm just like, yeah, I'm skipping this. I don't care. Like I wanted to get to when the Go and Mary got replaced. Like that's been my push to watch through in the anime. And I mean, it's still just extremely well thought out, and the world feels very immersive, and there's always something going on, and nothing ever. I'll say in One Piece, nothing ever feels rushed. Like because it's like, you know what, we always have next week, we have next episode. And if anything, it's helping me get through my One Piece withdrawal when I'm not, when I'm waiting for another week for the latest episode to come out. It's nice to just be able to go and watch it like an old show, an older show that.
Yeah.
And it's such an extensive. I mean, they're almost at the episode 900, I believe.
Yeah.
Like there's so much there you can easily just go back from the beginning and kind of enjoy what you're watching without feeling like you're just like running in a loop really quickly.
Wow, it's interesting.
But
I just can't imagine watching. I can't imagine watching that much again. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm at episode. Oops, you weren't supposed to hear that. But I think I'm at episode like 200 or 2 something. Which is honestly, it's not fucking nothing, in compared to.
Well, that's like a sneeze at One Piece.
Yeah, I mean,
it's still a lot that's still a lot though.
Oh no, wait, I'm not. It's not an episode. Well, I'll tell you exactly where I'm at. I'm at the what is this? I'm trying to get to the actual show and not where I was watching. Yeah, it's having a heart attack.
Yeah, it's okay.
But yeah, like I said, it pretty much right where Frankie is doing his thing. I started watching season 3 to Sword Art Online. Like I'm sitting there at like the first episode, but I kind of want to wait for the dub version of it because I've watched the rest of it in dub, and I know the dub's available through like kind of illegal ways of watching it. But I'm trying to watch it on Funimation. I'd like the good quality of it. I don't want some shitty dub.
Yeah.
And it's I've looked it up because I was like, man, because I've seen, excuse me, the dub version's on Cartoon Network, and it's like, look, I'd pay for the fucking dub. I just want the dub, and just there's no service that you can get that really has an English dub to it. I mean, maybe you could do it on like the Xbox store and just select English, but from whatever.
Try AnimeTube.
Yeah, everything I've seen so far, it's all subtitle.
Well, I'm not sure then.
Yeah, but I'll update y'all if I find it somewhere. But I really enjoy it because I watched through not One Piece, Sword Art Online not too long ago, and really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite animes. So I like that anime a lot. But yeah, that's all my anime I've been watching, and paying attention to.
Good. I gotta watch that new episode of One Punch Man.
It's one of the better episodes. Yeah.
You say that every week, man. Ain't none of the episodes been bad.
I think there's been some ones where it's just like, man, I want more One Punch Man in the episode. But other than that,
you mean him and himself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. But it's still good.
Yeah, it is. But it's like I would not say season 2 is as good as season 1.
Nah, because season 1 was he kills the major boss or something every episode.
Yeah.
And the next
this is definitely a lot more just like a plot that's being explored.
Yeah, I knew what this season was going to be about, though.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't like it. I love it. Like, it's still fucking One Punch Man. It's fucking great.
I can't help but think, like, soon as he gets to this guy, he's just going to destroy him anyway, so it don't even matter.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for the show this week, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and hanging out with us. We'll be back next week on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer. I realized like really late that we were not streaming on YouTube for whatever reason because Restream didn't have the right codec or something, so I got that fixed. So wherever you'd like to enjoy our content, please subscribe and send us a message. But until then, y'all take it easy and stay safe.
Yep. Have a good night.